Look at the flight that we're taking. Amazing experience right here, Karibuni, Kenya.
Like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to.
Welcome to Lamu.
I've never been to Lamu before, and people have been talking about Lamu, so I'm very excited to what Lamu has to offer and sightseeing everything. So the beaches.
Like nothing can break me.
There's something about Lamu, an island steeped in history, where almost time stands still and each moment feels like a step back into an ancient world wrapped in the warmth of Swahili culture. I spent a few days here and let me tell you, it's nothing short of magical. From the breathtaking sunsets on the ocean to wandering the narrow streets of Lamu Old Town and indulging in Swahili cuisine, Lamu is more than just a destination, it's an experience you carry with you. Check-in was smooth and effortless, made even better by the staff's warm welcome, and one of the details that struck me was the simplicity. Some of the staff at the hotel walk barefoot. It almost feels like you're being grounded both physically and mentally from the moment you arrive at the Majlis, which was a home for the next couple of days. My room was absolutely stunning with ocean views, soft white linen and handcrafted furniture that reflects the artistic heart of Lamu. One of the things I would highly recommend when you get to Lamu is that you slow things down and take in the beauty of this extremely amazing place. After settling in and enjoying a little bit of the Majlis, the first thing we did was head out to the floating bar for dinner and the sunset, a unique experience where you literally on a bar floating on the Indian Ocean. Now, one of the most enriching experiences on the floating bar was a traditional Swahili dance and singing performance. As the sun began to dip the horizon, I tried fresh seafood and Swahili food, and I really loved the Swahili food. If you're visiting Lamu, the floating bar is an absolute must for you to watch the sunset, feel the breeze, and let the ocean carry away all your worries.
We ended our day with an evening of a sundowner, having drinks, meals, and a lot of dancing of the traditional dance here. I surely love this day. So tomorrow is going to be another day filled with a lot of activity, a lot of fun.
Like nothing can break me.
Waking up in Lamu feels like a breath of fresh air. There's a peacefulness here that makes you slow down, appreciate the simple beauty of the moment, and get ready for the day's adventures. So right here at the Majlis, they have a gift shop where you could buy typical Swahili experiential outfits. Got myself a beautiful t-shirt. So if you come here to the Majlis, make sure you get something for yourself to take back home to remind you of your experience in Lamu.
Now I know.
Right now we are getting ready to get onto the boat and cross over to Lamu.
After breakfast, we headed out to explore Lamu Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it felt like stepping back in time.
We are in Lamu town, and indeed this town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site because you can see everything has been preserved almost the way it was. Even the new buildings that I'm seeing being constructed, they're actually being built in the shape and design of the old style of the construction here in Lamu. Now the main means of transport here in Lamu is mainly by donkey. I've actually noticed that a section of this whole town doesn't have any cars or motorbikes. It's only donkeys, and you should try out a donkey ride right here in Lamu. I've tried out one and it was really an amazing experience. First time on a donkey, but it's something that you should surely try out.
So we had a tour of Lamu organized, and as you walked through Lamu, you could see that Lamu's history is embedded in every corner, from the carvings on the doors to the bustling streets, as you could see donkeys carrying goods and people carrying out their day-to-day activities. In the heart of Lamu, we visited a local craftsman shop where the island's rich cultural heritage comes to life through their hands. Here, tradition is carefully passed down from one generation to the next, reflected in the intricately carved wooden doors, the jewelry they make, and the handmade furniture. Walking through Lamu is like stepping into a living museum where history and culture blend seamlessly into everyday life.
Back then there was no Google Maps, and what they used for direction is that you see these water channels. In case you got lost at any point, you'd follow these water channels because all of them lead to the ocean. So when you reach the ocean, after following this, you try to navigate your way back to your actual place of residence or where you're looking for.
The people of Lamu have preserved their way of life for centuries, and being here made me appreciate the beauty of simplicity.
We are currently walking up to a viewpoint where we'll be able to see a very amazing view of Lamu town, and I believe this is one of the highest points here where you can be able to see the infrastructure, amazing views here.
After a very enriching experience walking through Lamu Old Town, for lunch, we headed to Kinjani in Lamu where we enjoyed a true Swahili feast. The table was flowing with fresh seafood, grilled fish, prawns, and so much more, all seasoned with aromatic spices and herbs. Now there's so many things that you can experience in Lamu, but one of the true highlights of this trip was the sailing experience. As the wind caught the sail and we glided over the calm waters, I felt a deep sense of peace and relaxation, and now I know why Lamu was last on this item list. Now watching the sunset from the boat with nothing but the sound of the ocean around you, it's a sensory experience like no other. And if you visit Lamu, this is an absolute must. The tranquility of the moment stays with you long after you've left this place. In this very moment, we were wrapping up the trip with friends that I'd been traveling with for a number of days, and we shared stories and laughter, knowing that Lamu had given us more than just memories, it had given us a new perspective. If you've enjoyed this journey through Lamu, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more travel adventures. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you on the next one.